Diane Wallace EV's here. I have my Bucky's chair.
Okay, so I got my Hyundai Ioniq 6 back from Hyundai, and I believe it's completely fixed. I actually picked it up a week ago, Saturday, and when I checked the coolant, and it was below the minimum when I picked it up, and I told them to keep it until the coolant was above the maximum, and then I'd pick it up. So I actually picked it up last Monday. Shout out to Corbin, the Ioniq guy, and Carlos Vargas of Explore with Carlos, who said check the coolant after you have major work done where they drain the coolant in the Ioniq 6. So anyway, so they filled it with coolant. I picked it up Monday. Wow, super hot here today in North Kakalaki. Anyway, so over the next 3 days, I had to take the car back every morning to have Hyundai refill it with coolant. And every night it was either below the minimum or empty, the reservoir for the pink coolant. So finally, Wednesday, we all agreed there was an issue. And then this is what they did. So I'll read it to you. Checked for leaks and found none. Topped coolant and ran electric water pump for rear motor for 30 minutes, then front motor for 30 minutes. Rechecked and found no drop in level and no bubbles. Test drove 24 miles and rechecked and found no drop in fluid level. Vehicle is operating correctly at this time. So then I was able to pick it up Friday, and the coolant level has stayed at the maximum. So I believe it's fixed. And I drove it a lot yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. And so what have I learned from this experience, or what are my takeaways? Hyundai has a good shuttle service, and I used it twice. And it was better than, I've only bought 2 new cars in my life. This is the second one. The first one was a Honda Civic in 1988. And Honda's shuttle service was only like for an hour, and you were in a big van, or you were in a van with a whole bunch of people. And this was not that. It was 4 different vehicles. I drove in a Kona and a Sonata, and they go all day long. They drive you wherever you want. They'll drive you home. They'll drive an hour round trip. So I got a ride home, and I got a ride from work. So I'll be using that shuttle like for preventive maintenance, like when I have my tires rotated. Second thing I learned was you get an alert when your coolant is, I guess, critically low. So that's good to know. And so you don't have to worry about it so much. You'll get an alert if there's a problem. Corbin the Ioniq guy, said to make sure you check your coolant after you precondition your battery for winter, because you have a heater. You have a resistive heater that coolant goes through that. So when you do that, check your coolant after you've had major work done, like this was, because if your coolant's low, you could burn your heater out. That preconditions for the winter. It's not winter here anymore, so I'll probably wait till next winter to do that. I also learned what kind of coolant they use at Hyundai, the pink coolant. So it's not magic, it's just an anti-freeze pink coolant. So that's it. Glad to have my car back. Diane Wallace EVs, physics wins.